Hey, what's up, guys? It's Max Mosley here, Maximilian Mosley. Here's my Twitter. My first video was live yesterday, so I kind of want to just go over that, and I just want to do it quickly so anyone watching can get the basic gist of it. And what it comes down to is you have Trump's statement on the Holocaust, and it says, "It is with a heavy heart and somber mind that we remember and honor the victims, survivors, and heroes of the Holocaust. It is impossible to fully fathom the depravity and horror inflicted on innocent people by Nazi terror. Yet we know that in the darkest hours of humanity, light shines the brightest. As we remember those who died, we are deeply grateful to those who risked their lives to save the innocent. In the name of the perished, I pledge to do everything in my power throughout my presidency and my life to ensure that the forces of evil never again defeat the powers of good. Together we will make love and tolerance prevalent throughout the world." So, whatever. Typical political rhetoric. If you want to hear my full, thoughts about that, you can watch the longer video. But through a Politico story, I found that Hillary Clinton had also made a statement 2 years before John Kerry. So I looked that up, 2013, and I found her statement. And indeed, she does not mention the Jews. It says, "The United States joins the global community in marking International Holocaust Remembrance Day. Each year we gather together to commemorate the victims of one of the worst tragedies in human history. Indeed, almost 70 years after the end of World War II, we continue to honor those lives that were brutally taken during the Holocaust by the Nazis. This machinery of systematic extermination also took the lives of Roma, gays, persons with disabilities, and others deemed inferior or undesirable by the Nazis. As President Obama has said, we must tell our children about a crime unique in human history, not simply to remember, but to speak of such crimes against humanity. Since the Holocaust, the world has witnessed other genocides in Cambodia, Srebrenica, Rwanda, and Darfur. We see, don't forget, Armenian genocide, and Young Turks might want you to forget about that, but don't forget about that. We see Holocaust denial proclaimed on every continent. So this is also something the Politico story mentioned. They said she didn't mention Jews, but she mentioned Holocaust denialism. Therefore, she's covered because she mentioned Holocaust denialism. But the Holocaust itself is not just something that happened to Jews. So saying Holocaust denialism does not. I don't think it should necessarily spare her from the same kind of criticism. But I don't think either one of them should get this kind of criticism for not putting the word Jew in it when 99% of America understands that Jews were the main victims of the Holocaust. And everyone should know that, of course, there were other victims of the Holocaust, which Hillary Clinton mentions, and also which Trump's team mentions in their follow-up statement here, that while 6 million Jews were killed by the Nazis, 5 million others were also slaughtered, including priests, gypsies, people with mental or physical disabilities, communists, trade unionists, Jehovah's Witnesses, anarchists, Poles and other Slavic peoples, and resistance fighters. Basically anyone who's not Aryan, or if you're Aryan and you're against the Nazi party, we have a way of getting rid of you. And that is what they did. So while Jews may have been a main focus, these people had more to it than just the Jews. Degeneracy was something they were trying to get rid of on multiple levels. So Reza Aslan says, "This is not an accidental omission. He is generalizing the Holocaust the way the Iranian government or neo-Nazis do. There's a purpose behind it." So I ask you, Reza, was there also a purpose behind why she didn't mention the Jews? Why couldn't she say, continue to honor the Jews that were brutally slaughtered during the Holocaust? Why didn't she say that? Why did she not say the Jews? Well, I think it's because it's assumed that the Jews were the main victims here, and I believe that on the Trump statement too. I'm defending both Trump and Hillary Clinton on this same issue. And while she does mention Holocaust denialism, meaning that it doesn't count for her for some reason. Well, at the very least, the person who wrote Trump's thing is a Jew. This guy right here, Epstein, Jewish guy, wrote it. White House controversial statement marking Holocaust was written by Trump aide Boris Epstein. Sounds like a Jewish name to me. I don't know. Call me crazy. And, of course, Epstein ventured into the Trump campaign. Let's just see if we can find the word Jew. Okay. It was written by a member of the team. Trump versus the globalists. I like that. That popped up. That is true. That is what a lot of people haven't seen. Trump versus the globalists, but he is putting some people that are somewhat globalist types in his cabinet. So we'll see how that works out. But so he's Jewish. Epstein is Russian Jewish immigrant and a descendant of Holocaust survivors. So if you're gonna talk shit on somebody, Reza Aslan, I'm looking at you, but you're definitely not the only one. We have all of this, and it's going to stick in the public's mind, and they're going to think that he's anti-Semitic, and they're going to keep running with this narrative, even though this is thoroughly debunked by my standards right now, and especially since the person that they see as the legitimate president, Hillary Clinton, their shadow president, because she won the popular vote, so that's the real president to them. They have their other reasons too, the Russian hacking that there's yet to be proper evidence for. But I'll defend her on this, and I will defend Trump on this just as equally, and I think this is pretty thoroughly debunked. So that was the short version of this video. I hope that gave you all the information you needed, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.